again, welcome to the Share Network Community Partner Meetings, our monthly community partner meetings. We're very happy to have you. Thank you for putting your name and your contact information. As you see, Janelle is not here with us today, but she will be back next month. And we do send her our best, but she'll be back. And we're going to have a great presentation today with Ms. Brittany Taylor. Before I tell you a little bit about our presentation and let her start, is there anyone that will not be able to attend the entire presentation and wants to share a resource ahead of time? Ms. Regina, I see you put a flyer in the chat. Thank you very much. If there's anyone else that would like to share something, because you can't stay, just let me know, and I'm happy to give you the floor for a moment here. Okay, Monica, peak at 2:07. Yep, it's happening right about now. So if you've got your glasses, you might want to go take a peek. Give everybody that moment to go and check on that. I love the glasses. Love the glasses. Well, well, we're gonna get started. Wanted to introduce you to Brittany Taylor. Brittany Taylor founded Taylor Tech Solutions, formerly known as Teach Tech U, in the fall of 2017. She saw a need that was not being filled in the region. Grandparents and parents alike deserve to know how to take selfies and know how to properly post on social media. Brittany has been knowledgeable in the technology industry since 2001, and she went to a very competitive high school and college and learned the fundamentals of computers and technology. Her skill sets include JavaScript, Java, some coding, and she's fluent in video uploading. She's also a senior university smartphone instructor for Indiana University Northwest, Oak Street Health, and various other organizations. So we're in great hands here. To tell you a little bit about the presentation she's going to be delivering, Taylor Tech Solutions is interested in partnering with various organizations that are involved with senior citizen populations. Brittany will share with the organizations how her company has thrived in the technological field with helping seniors. She's also going to talk a little bit about how her company can provide assistance to different organizations to better equip seniors to transition into the 21st century with technology, so smartphones, social media, etc. She's very knowledgeable, as we said earlier, with computers and smartphones and other devices. And so she's going to go in depth today to talk a little bit about why technology is important for the aging population and share different testimonies of different clients and how her knowledge has helped them learn a lot about basic features. So without further ado, here's Brittany Taylor. Brittany, take it away.
Hello, thank you guys so much for having me on your platform. I'm so excited to be here. When Janelle asked me to come, first she heard about my business and she said, "Oh my God, I work with seniors. You have to come present." And so I said, "Okay, great. Let me share more about my company." So my name is Brittany Taylor. Please forgive me, guys, if you hear background noise. I decided to come to my dad's house because it was closer to the area where the solar eclipse is happening. But he decided just randomly, somebody came to the house and said, "Hey, we want to fix your driveway." And he said, "Yes." My dad's a senior, so I have to deal with him. And so I told him, "Dad, like, they just came to the house. Don't just pay them money to fix something." And he didn't listen to me. So now they're doing something. I don't know what they're doing outside, but they're doing something. So if you hear something, that's because he decided to get something done to his house. So anyways, I digress because he's very interested. He's about 70. And so I get on him all the time, especially with technology. So just like Renee said, I started the company back in 2017. Before I became I call myself a technology consultant, but before I did that, I was a banker with a reputable bank, and I was one of the top bankers. And the location that I was at, there was a lot of senior citizens that would come in, and so my manager would say, "Hey, Brittany, can you, your personality, can you grab them, talk to them?" So I would sit with a lot of seniors, and I would say, "Hey, you don't have to come to the bank every day. We can set you up so that you can check your banking on your phone." So then I built those relationships with those clients, and then next thing I know, they start to come into the bank, and no longer about banking things, but hey, how do I get the Family Dollar app on my phone? How do I do this with my phone? My phone's not doing this. How can I fix this? And so I end up just being the tech lady of that bank. And so my manager and one of my coworkers said, "You're really good at this. You're really good at helping them. They trust you. You know what you're talking about. Why don't you start this as a company?" And so I said, well, I've never wanted to be a business owner. I've never wanted to start a business. I enjoyed my 401k and my pension, and I was very content where I was at. And so they're like, no, just see how it goes. So I started in 2017, and just it's been, I would just say, amazing just how many doors have opened, how many clients I've seen. I've seen over 1,000 seniors have contracts all throughout the region of Northwest Indiana and some Chicagoland, like Renee said, with Oak Street Health. I'm one of their technology consultants. So every Wednesday in Hammond, Indiana, from 11 to 12, I teach a smartphone class there on with the Androids and the iPhones. Every Tuesday, I teach at another one of their locations. Every Monday, I teach at a senior center. I do 2 separate classes for them. And that class usually, the Monday class, I usually get about 30 people that show up for the Android, and I teach them how to work their Android. And then also for the iPhone, sometimes the iPhone people, they think they know everything. So that class is a little less, about 20 people for that class. And so pretty much I just teach them the basics. We go through how to start the phone up. What is the difference from the Android and the iPhone? And just teaching them QR codes and pretty much things that we would use today. That is what I train on. How to take a picture, how to upload the picture. So yeah, and I've been doing this. So I've been teaching at the center since 2018. 2017, I just got my feet wet with the company. And so it overtook me working at the bank. And so I left the bank in about 2019, and I've been doing this full time. And yeah, and I love it. And I just don't teach at facilities. I also teach one-on-one. So clients might have me come out for a nominal fee, and they might say, hey, I need you to fix my smart TV. Hey, my internet went out. Can you fix this? My printer went out. Can you fix this? So anything tech dealing with seniors, I'm the woman for them. So I wanted to go ahead and share with you guys a little bit more about my company in a slideshow form. So I'm going to go ahead and pull that up so you guys can see it. And I'm going to hide this, minimize all this extra stuff, and then we're going to do the slideshow. All right. And so I hit the video, so I can't see you guys if you're talking or if you see me. So yeah, so this is my information. This is my pretty picture when I have good hair in my head. But right now I got to get my hair done tomorrow. So this is more about me. And so it just tells you, like Renee said, so the former name that I started the company out as was called iTech Teach You, but I changed the name in December because no one could pronounce iTech Teach You. So we went with Taylor Tech Solutions, LLC, and it fits me better. That is my last name. So I saw a need that wasn't being filled in the region. Grandparents and parents alike deserve to know how to take selfies and how to properly post on social media. Like Renee said, I've been knowledgeable in the technology field since 2001. I went to a competitive high school where we actually learned how to create games on the computer and how to do JavaScript and how to do moving images and things like that. Also, I'm from the generation of MySpace before Facebook. So MySpace, you had all that JavaScript that was going on with that platform. And so I'm just really fluent with doing that. I have a YouTube channel, of course, and upload for some of my seniors. I upload videos so that they can do step-by-step instructions of some of the things that I teach. I'm also a member of the Portage Chamber of Commerce in Portage, Indiana. That's actually where I reside. So, but like I said, my company travels Northwest Indiana and Chicagoland area. And so just like Renee said, we have a program at Indiana University called Senior University. It is a free program to any senior. You can be anywhere in the world and you can sign up for this program. And they have computer classes, art classes, smartphone classes, jazz. It's a lot. They have a lot with this program. It's under the guise of CURE, which is Center for Urban Regional Excellence. And so that is what I teach, the smartphone class there in Oak Street and Hammond, like I said. All right. So my company is the forerunner of bridging the gap between millennials and baby boomers. When I first started my company, I said, I don't know what to do. What should I, where should I start? And so I looked online for different companies that would do what I do, like go to the homes and actually give that one-on-one with technology without them having to sit in front of a computer to try to learn. And there's not many out there. When I did my research back in 2017, there was only like 4 companies, and AARP had something that they offered, but it wasn't really up and running at the time. So it was definitely a need that was in this area, and I noticed a lot of different areas. So we are here to guide, encourage, and equip the older generation to master the world of technology that is at our fingertips. And so here's a fun fact. I don't know if it's a fun fact, but it's a fact. Loneliness can increase stress levels and therefore chances of disease in older adults. But smartphones can help. They can help improve the health of older adults, but 77% of seniors need help getting started using them. So what have we done so far? Who have we helped? So since the start of the company, I've served over 500 senior citizens and baby boomers, and that is more so in the class setting. But outside of the class setting, like I said, we do one-on-one, and so you can add additional 500 to that number. I teach a class for Androids and iPhones for a nonprofit, like I told you on Mondays that I teach, and it could be between 15 to 30 students. Also, my Oak Street Health class is 10 to 15 students. And both of these places, the center that I teach at on Mondays, they don't charge for them to come to class, but they have a membership for the center because it's a community center. So they charge $50 for the year for seniors to come to that center. But all of us who are instructors, we are we pretty much they don't pay us to come and teach, so we volunteer. So also, like I said, also assist seniors one-on-one at their homes or their place of choosing. So if they have an issue and it's something that has to be done at their home, I'll come to the home. Or if it's something where they can bring their laptop or their phone, we can meet at a library, or I've met at Starbucks before, things like that. So this is where you guys come into play, because this is what you want to know. So we do have a no-cost package where I will come out for one trial class at your facility, and you can have as many participants as you would like. And I will pretty much do a basic teaching on basic presentation of understanding the smartphone, how to send a text message, how to scan a QR code, and also how to take a selfie. So this will just be the free class. We will see what the interest is, and then we would go from there, which comes to my next set, which is low cost pricing and services. So if this is something that your facility will be interested in, we can see how we can move further. And like I said, on Mondays, I teach, and I've been volunteering with them for the last 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. So 7 years. So for the last 7 years, I've been volunteering. So I would, sit with you to determine what the need is and how my company can assist. And so this is just some of the things that my company teaches on. So Bluetooth connection to car from phone, of course. We also do deal with the computer, so removing laptop viruses, Wi-Fi setup. So we know nowadays Comcast or the different internet providers, they tell you to go pick up a modem or a router, and then you take it home and they say follow the instructions that's in the box. And sometimes people don't understand the terminology, and so they need help. And so if you don't have grandchildren or children around that can assist you, then that's where I come into play, and I come over and I will set that up for you. All right, this is just a little schedule of some of the places that we meet at. And here's some cool pictures of some of my clients in some of the classes. This is one of my Android classes. I forget what I was teaching them, probably how to take a selfie. That looks like how to take a selfie. This is an 8-week course that I do every so often, where I host my own 8-week workshop, and they come in and they get tests, they get quizzes, and yeah, and we just pretty much go through an array of different topics. But it's very much of a class setting. This is me showing him, I don't know what I'm showing him, but I'm showing him something. All right. This was Indiana University. They got certificates for completing one of the classes. And this is a video, so you guys can watch the video.
Hello everyone, my name is Jerry Lee. I attended the high-tech class with Miss Brittany Taylor and enjoyed it very much. I was able to meet 9 additional contacts around my age, which is great. And also learned a lot about my smartphone that we see, but we had no idea what it was in reference to. So I just wanted to thank you for this great experience and enjoyed it.
Hello, my name is Sally Roberts, and I was so elated when my son told me, I put you in a new class, and now you won't have to ask me how to use that telephone all the time. So, when I went to the class, I was a little apprehensive. I said, I don't want all those young people knowing how dumb I am. But I was elated. There were people just like me. And so I learned so much. And the good thing about it is all that I don't remember is right here in my notes. So, thank you so much, Miss Brittany. You were a fantastic teacher, so loving and just patient with all of us. Thank you.
Samuel Roberts, I enjoyed the class so much. Excellent teacher, marvelous people, and certainly a lot to learn. I'm much smarter than I was when I came there. Thank God for this.
Hi, my name is Willie Bolden. I was very excited when Ms. Taylor told me she was going to be doing this class at the community center. I was ready and excited to sign up, and I'm glad I did because I learned a lot about my phone. Now I don't have to call and depend on my girls to step me through all of this stuff about my phone. So I was very blessed to be in her class, and I would encourage anybody that have problems with their phone to make sure that you sign up for her next class.
All right. And so hopefully everybody heard that video. I don't know if the sound was good or not. But yeah, so that is Taylor Tech Solutions, and I don't think I have anything else to say about my company. And so, yeah.
Well, thank you so much, Brittany. That was fantastic. And thank you for bringing your skills to the community. I think that's really, really important. And I love being able to have someone that's comfortable and can sit down and say, let's break this down because it's important. We want everyone to know all the different components. Sometimes we don't need, like you said, there you mentioned about like all the different language that gets a little bit confusing. So being able to break this down and simplify it, I think is extremely important because it can be overwhelming. I know I even get overwhelmed. I'm like, forget it, I'm done. I'm done. So, but I wanted to open it up to everyone that joined us. Any questions for Brittany? Any questions about, her program and offerings? No.
I have a
Go
question.
ahead. Go ahead, Milton.
All right. So my question is, Ms. Taylor, once you do the free class that's offered, if a resident, I work in a senior building, so if a resident wanted like additional information, let's say it was only 1 or 2 residents, would you come and do that with them, kind of one-on-one with them? And if so, like, could you give us an idea of how much that charge would be for senior citizen?
Okay, no problem. Yes. So typically after I do a free class, I would hand out my card, and then if they were interested on the one-on-one information, it would depend on if it's a computer, then I charge a little bit more. But if it's just a smartphone, something basics, and if it's less than 30 minutes, so they would have to tell me like, hey, I'm having problems with this. I can calculate in my head if this is going to take less than 30 minutes, then it's free. If it's more than 30 minutes, so 30 minutes to like 31 minutes to an hour, then I charge $20.
Oh, okay. All right. Great. And how much notice do you need for to come out to a building for a class?
So right now I am booked up for the rest of the month of April. So I will start it again in May.
Okay, great.
Mhm.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Any other questions? Have some good comments here. Really great program. I work at a senior living facility. How do you go about getting a free trial class?
So you just call the number. I believe that you guys are going to get the printouts, right, from Renee. And so all that information is on there. You can call the number, or you can send an email to the email that's attached to it. And then we'll correspond that way. And we'll set something up and choose the date and the time like that.
Yep, we'll send all that information with our follow-up email. So, Ebony, you'll be able to contact her that way, and kind of get that ball rolling. But we'll make sure everybody gets all of her contact information, because that free trial class, I could see a lot of the different, the different senior buildings would be a great option to be able to go in. Even just doing these one, there's plenty of different locations that I think would benefit from having you come out, just do, you know, a nice overview of everything, and kind of starting down that path. So yep, agreed. Everybody's saying a lot of the different residents have been asking about classes. So I think you're gonna see some great responses from this wonderful bunch here. Awesome. Okay. Well, if you have any questions, feel free to put them in the chat. Like I said, you can send them to Janelle, you can send them to myself. We will be sharing all of this information with our follow-up email by the end of the week. I'm going to put a couple things in the chat as well.